If you had to guess what the relationship between healthy boundaries and burnout is, what would be your guess? Or how about a lack of boundaries and burnout? That might be even easier. Burnout frequently involves the experience of people stretching their boundaries so much that they lose their sense of self. And when we start to do that, we're teaching our brain a really interesting lesson that says it's okay for people to encroach upon us, to demand too much of us. We're normalizing that experience. And in that normalization, our brain and our body stop sending up warning signs, little flares of data that say, wait, this person's crossing my boundaries. Boundaries aren't just about relational components in our intimate lives. Boundaries are also very important at work and in our friendships. And we teach people how they're allowed to treat us. You may have noticed that there's a certain person who consistently engaged in a cyclical pattern of behavior with you. Now that pattern may be loving, but it could also be overwhelming or unkind. A core part of burnout recovery is moving back into relationship with your own boundaries and also doing a humble investigation into what you have taught people about what they can expect from you and how they get to behave around you. If you've been flexible with your boundaries, then people are going to take more from you than you have to give. And it's not going to be unreasonable because you've taught them that that's okay and that you will constantly rise to the level of expectation. Instead, burnout recovery mandates that we move back into relationship with our own expectations for self and other. That we lay our foundation of what we're capable of and what we're willing to participate within. And then we take our voice back and start laying down our boundaries. Now, this can be tough because people have come to expect certain things of us. And people don't like when we change or when we request change of them. So expect that there's going to be some thrashing in your relationships as you move back to self. I frequently talk to my patients about the idea of sometimes we need to get new playmates. Sometimes we need whole new playgrounds and new playmates because the old ways no longer work for us as we're moving into a new, healthy, and empowered state. So I really encourage taking a moment and sitting in a humble, vulnerable investigation with yourself, getting out a pen and paper, and writing down bullet points about what you've taught people to know about how they can behave with you, towards you, and how they can treat you.